She had been dead for 3 years when her number called back. At first, David thought it was some cruel mistake. His phone lit up at 2:14 a.m. with a name he had deleted long ago, Laura. He stared at the screen, frozen, as the ringtone echoed in the silence of his apartment. Against every instinct, he answered. The line was empty. No voice, no static, just the faint sound of breathing. And then so soft he nearly convinced himself he imagined it. "Why did you forget me?" David dropped the phone, his chest tightening. Laura had been his sister. She died in a car accident on a rainy night 3 years earlier. He told himself it was a glitch, a recycled number, anything that explained it away. But when he checked his call log, the number wasn't listed. The next night, the calls returned. Each time, the same hour, 2:14 a.m., the same breathing, the same soft voice. And always the same question, "Why did you forget me?" He stopped sleeping. His eyes sank into dark circles as he waited for the phone to ring. His friends told him to change his number, so he did. But the calls didn't stop. A week later, his new phone, one no one had the number for, lit up at exactly 2:14 a.m. This time, there was no hesitation. A whisper slid through the line like ice water. "I'm not in the ground. You know where I am?" David's stomach turned. After the accident, the coffin had been closed. The funeral had been brief. He never saw her face again. The thought clawed at his chest. What if she hadn't really died? Compelled by fear and something darker, David drove to the cemetery that night. The air was heavy, the moon swallowed by clouds. He found Laura's grave, breathless, palms damp with sweat. He pressed his hand against the cold headstone and whispered her name. The silence stretched on. Then his phone buzzed in his pocket. The same number, the same hour. He answered. This time the whisper wasn't soft. It was right beside him, clear as if someone stood over his shoulder. "Turn around." His blood froze. Slowly he turned toward the empty shadows between the graves. There was nothing, yet he could still feel breath against his ear. The phone slipped from his hand and lit up the grass. The screen glowed with a single text message from her number. "You should have opened the coffin." If you dare to hear more chilling stories like this, longer, darker, and impossible to forget, subscribe and join us on YouTube at Beyond Wicked Whispers. Once you hear the whispers, they never leave.